The ambassador to CARICOM says there's no need for a referendum on the issue of a republic. More Barbadians are turning to the Urban Development Commission for help with housing. And in sports, the seniors take the spotlight at the National Stadium.
Credible, balanced, committed. This is the CBC Evening News.
And a very good evening to you. I'm Lisa Lord with the Saturday, April 18th edition of the CBC Evening News and our top story. Ambassador to CARICOM Robert Bobby Morris has publicly voiced his support to the idea of Barbados becoming a republic. He shared his opinions yesterday at the weekly DLP lunchtime lecture. He says the move to a republic government will make Barbados more independent and allow us to choose our head of state. He's also confident the move will be supported by the opposition Barbados Labour Party.
There is no possibility of a divide between the two parties on this. None. None. I am calling out on the Barbados Labour Party. Give an official position on this one. Don't hide. There's no way that the Barbados Labour Party can say that they will not support the Republican system. They had gone so far as to prepare a song, the Republican song. They had a draft Republican constitution. Understand that?
Ambassador Morris also dismissed suggestions that a referendum should be held.
I don't believe we need any referendum. We already have that referendum. We have both parties supporting. The majority of people in Barbados supporting. So the press can bring out 6 people that they go to and ask, do you believe or not? And all of them say, no. And none of them don't even know the first thing about what we're talking about.
Well, more and more Barbadians are turning to the Urban Development Commission for help with housing. Director Derek Aline expressed concern about the situation in an interview with CBC News, saying the trend is linked to the current economic climate. He explains that the UDC is willing to assist in most cases, but he also wants Barbadians to be willing to help themselves.
What we have been trying to do, as I said earlier, is try to urge people, and maybe this tight economic time has given us an opportunity to move people from totally dependent on the state and to also try to help themselves. So we've been using this environment to see if we can cut back on the extent to which they depend on the state to do everything.
At least one local business is continuing its efforts to encourage Barbadians to embrace energy-efficient appliances. And in keeping with that aim, Quartz Barbados today hosted its first Bold Flavors Appliance Expo at its St. George Street branch in Bridgetown. That event also allowed customers to sample local products, view cooking demonstrations, which included a celebrity cook-off. Marketing manager for Unicomer Limited, Orlean Floro, explained that the event sought to educate shoppers on the benefits of the smart appliance and the wide range of products which it offers. She says there has been an increase in the number of people expressing interest in smart appliances.
We found, people are very keen in terms of saving. So what we tend to do is offer not only information, but good pricing as well. And we have a wide range of energy efficient appliances. Our Smart Energy Solutions, which was launched in October last year, has been doing quite well. And we do have knowledgeable CSRs that speak to our various customers in terms of what's the best for their home. If you're starting a new home or if you're looking to retrofit your home, again, Quartz is the place to be.
Ms. Flores says the appliance expos will continue throughout the year. She also revealed that efforts will be made to finance products which are exclusive to young adults.
And we know, we always recognize that in terms of younger people, there's always a difficulty in obtaining credit from other retail stores or even banks or other lending institutions for that matter. And again, Quartz is all about bringing solutions. Our theme for this year continues to be home solutions. We're about bringing solutions to our customers. So we have obviously thought about a way of bringing solutions to the younger subset of Barbados. So the iFinance product just allows them as well to access credit to buy whatever appliance or digital tablet that they have here at Quartz.
Police are searching for 2 men considered armed and dangerous in connection with serious criminal matters.
Wanted is 39-year-old Teddy MacDonald Orlando Gill, alias Bear, of Fruitful Hill, St. Joseph, and Atlantic Park, number 85 St. Philip. Gill is about 5 feet 8 inches tall, of slim build and black complexion. He has black hair, a large nose, and dark brown eyes. Gill also has a tattoo of a skeleton on his upper right arm and a tattoo of a skull on his right bicep. The other man on the wanted list is 29-year-old Shamar Callender, alias Contact or Tom, of Risk Road, Fitz Village, St. James. He's 5 feet 5 inches tall, has a slim build and dark complexion. Callender has the word Woggy tattooed on his left forearm and the letters RL tattooed on his right forearm. Now both men are advised that they can present themselves to police accompanied by an attorney at law of their choice. Any person who may know the whereabouts of Teddy Gill or Shamar Callender is asked to contact the police emergency at telephone number 211, the nearest police station, or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-TIPS. That's 1-800-8477. Now the public is reminded that it is a serious offense to harbor or assist wanted persons, and any person caught committing this offense can be prosecuted. Shane Seeley, CBC News.
A top regional security official says ISIS poses a significant threat to the Caribbean and their recruitment of thousands, including Caribbean nationals, is one of concern. Deputy Director of the Regional Security Systems, or the RSS, Bertie Hine, says questions will emerge on how to treat those nationals who may return to the region after fighting for ISIS.
How do we treat a lone wolf attack? Ladies and gentlemen, we would be woefully mistaken if we were to view that this threat has not the ability to reach our shores. With a police career spanning more than 30 years, I can recall a few incidents in Barbados where hostage negotiation skills would have played a large part in the success of operations.
The annual event, Mom, This One Is For You, is now in its 15th year. And this year, DW Promotions has decided to honor mothers of the faith drawn from churches across the island. Coordinator of that event, Desmond Weeks, says mothers are the key in the lives of their children.
These mothers will always be there to lend a helping hand. Sometimes when things in these children's homes are so depressing and unbearable, it is good to know they wouldn't be alone, but have a loving person to lend a hand. We know what a mother's love is. Those mothers who will always be there for their children, even when they are grown up.
The Barbados Association of Office Professionals is reporting success in training regarding workplace etiquette and deportment. This update from Publicity Chairperson Karen Carter as she announced the association's 40th year celebrations. Ms. Carter counts the positive response to workplace etiquette training as an accomplishment.
They're all about training and development. So this is one of the areas that we have been very high on. This year in particular too, we've had a lot of training sessions. We've brought in a lot of the experts, and they have been going through with us on technology. They've been going through with on etiquette, on public speaking. So various topics we've touched, and areas that, especially when we have our various workshops and conferences, these are what the participants are actually giving us this feedback so that we are able to, better prepare for the future.
Ms. Carter says the association will be having a week of activities starting tomorrow, Sunday, April 19th, until Saturday, April 25th. Included in that week of activities, the association will be making a monetary gift to some organizations as part of their corporate social responsibility.
We believe in being our brother and sister's keeper, and that's why we want to give to organizations. This year we have looked at 3 organizations: the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, the HIV/AIDS Bank, and the Children's Ward at the QEH. We truly believe that it's better to give than to receive, and we want to implore persons to continue to give. Sometimes it's only when we recognize that we have that need, or it's in our family, or it's a situation where one of our loved ones or relatives are sick, then we recognize the need. But we don't want to wait for that situation. We want to make sure that we're given where we see needs. And I know that our association will continue to give.